Are you looking for the best gaming keyboard? In this video we will look at some of the best gaming keyboard on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Corsair K70 RGB Pro. The Corsair K70 RGB Pro is an updated version of the Corsair K70 RGB MK.2, and it's ready to take on all of the intense action in your favorite games. This wired gaming keyboard comes geared up with optical mechanical switches, ensuring speedier actuation and a longer lifespan than traditional mechanical switches. That means you'll have a competitive edge, while a polling rate up to 8000 Hz and super low latency let you go even further. Naturally, the Corsair K70 RGB Pro offers all the other features you'd expect in a quality gaming keyboard, including anti-ghosting and N-key rollover for accurate inputs and dedicated media keys to quickly dial in the volume or skip a track. There's even 8 MB of onboard memory, letting you store up to 50 profiles to take your custom keymaps and macros on the go. It doesn't miss out of style points either, thanks to perky RGB lighting that shines through the reliable double-shot PBT keycaps. Number 2. SteelSeries Apex 5. Sure, you can get cheaper keyboards than the SteelSeries Apex 5, and you can even get cheaper mechanical ones, but the quality compared to price make it the best budget option. SteelSeries uses hybrid switches in this design, which offer a similar tactile feel to mechanical switches and the smoothness of membrane switches while saving on the cost. Those keys are housed in a sturdy aluminum frame built to last. By keeping the price of the switches low, SteelSeries manages to offer some great value everywhere else. You get a magnetic wrist rest, full RGB lighting that you can customize on a per key basis, an old screen to display game info and messages, and dedicated media controls. All of that is housed in a sturdy aluminum frame built to last. You won't find many other keyboards offering this much for under $100. Number 3. Roccat Vulcan II Max. Roccat's Vulcan II Max is a standout in both looks and functionality. You get Titan 2 optical mechanical switches for long-lasting durability and incredibly fast actuation to give you a leg up on opponents. The keys are remappable, and you can make custom macros, storing up to 4 profiles on the keyboard. There's even a button duplicator technology called Easy Shift and to make it simple to swap key functions. To say that the Vulcan II Max is stunning would be a gross understatement because rather than having keycaps that cover up the key switches, this keyboard only has keycaps over the top of the key, leaving the rest exposed. Therefore, the keys look like they are just floating above clear switch housings full of RGB lighting, like some sort of cyber-age typewriter. It doesn't stop there, as the translucent wrist rest further illuminates the keyboard, while 24 programmable dual-function keys offer dedicated LEDs to specify when using the secondary function. Number 4. Razer Ornata V3. A quality option for gamers on a budget is the Razer Ornata V3, thanks to its membrane mechanical hybrid switches that help keep the costs low while still providing a tactile, pleasant user experience. That switch combo offers the feel of a mechanical keyboard with its snappy feedback while each keystroke remains accurate and smooth, like your average keyboard. Beyond those hybrid switches, you'll find the Razer Ornata V3 makes some changes to its predecessor, the Ornata V2, by offering slightly lower profile keys for a more ergonomic typing experience that may also help with quicker actuation. All the keys are also fully programmable with durable fade-resistant caps, and dedicated media controls are on board, which is surprisingly handy once you get used to it. Plus, it's a Razer keyboard, so there's no shortage of RGB LEDs to make it shine. Number 5. Roccat Magma. Roccat has really spiced up the budget keyboard market with the Roccat Magma. The price is kept down by the membrane key switches that are quiet, yet responsive and reliable. However, the light shines up through each keycap to clearly illuminate the board. And, given the Magma name, you get a hint at the effects in store from this keyboard. Roccat has built it around a semi-transparent top plate that lets the 5-zone RGB lighting glow through almost the entire top surface of the keyboard. So, if you go red and orange, it'll look like Magma. While the Roccat Magma lacks dedicated multimedia keys and macro keys, Roccat has put some extra control right at your fingertips while gaming. With the Easy Shift button, you can map a number of secondary inputs to a bunch of keys in the WASD area, where your hand will typically sit while gaming. You also get a palm rest for ultimate comfort during gaming marathons. All that for $60 feels like a pretty good deal. Number 6. Logitech G915. If you don't want to be tethered to your computer, the Logitech G915 is a pretty amazing wireless gaming keyboard. Using Logitech's own Lightspeed wireless connectivity, the keyboard should feel as responsive and lag-free as its wired counterparts. All you need to do is plug in the 2.4 GHz wireless dongle, and you'll be good to game. You also get multi-host Bluetooth to do a bit of gaming on your phone or tablet. Logitech's wireless peripheral also offers an impressive battery life with up to 30 hours when lighting is on at full brightness and about 135 days with all lighting turned off. The Logitech G915 was made from the ground up to be low profile between the chiclet keyboard style keys to its ultra-slim chassis that sits so low you don't even need a wrist pad. It also uses low-profile GX switches that offer a satisfying click, tactile bump, or smooth linear action despite their short height. The keyboard goes beyond the basics, too, with dedicated media controls, a volume roller, and several macro keys. Of course, all this wireless gaming keyboard splendor is going to cost you, as the Logitech G915 launched with a $250 price tag.